Hey everybody, Koricon Nala here, and Gold. We finally got the release of Gold. If you had seen my interview with Amit, you know, he said it would be out on the 25th, and it is. Good thing you didn't lie to me, man. Just kidding. But we got Akshay Kumar, and there's our boy Amit right up there at the top. Looking all clean shaven. But this is a period piece, and I love period pieces. So I'm hoping to see some really good production value. Now, it takes place in the 1930s, about the first Indian team to win an Olympic gold. This is after they got their independence. So let's check out the trailer, and we'll see what they got for us.
Gold, British Indian.
1936.
3 गोल्ड का, लेकिन ब्रिटिश इंडिया के नाम से। हमारा सर पे ब्रिटिश फ्लैग पर पड़ा कि हम सबको मानो ये बोल रहा था।
Oh, during the Nazi Olympics.
पर अब इंडिया आजाद होने वाला है। उसके बाद हम इंडिया को ओलंपिक में लेके जाएगा। तो हमारा टीम अंग्रेज को लंदन में हरा के अपना 200 साल पुराना गुलामी का बदला लेगा।
खूब भालो सपना, लेकिन सपना देखने वाला गटर में पड़ा है। छोड़ो इधर से।
जिस तरह खेल में बॉल को पास किया जाता है, कभी-कभी जिंदगी में अपने सपनों को पास करना पड़ता है।
लेकिन मैंने हॉकी छोड़ दी और खेलूंगी किसके लिए? इन अंग्रेजों के लिए।
उनका देश।
I love the costumes.
पब्लिक के सामने उनका किंग का आगे उनको हराएगा।
Costume designers doing a very good job. There's Amit.
आपके घर में सेंटर फॉरवर्ड पैदा हुआ है। हमारे घर में इनकलाब जिंदाबाद पहले होता है, फिर नाश्ता होता है।
क्या सपना देखा था दादा? हमारा टीम फ्री इंडिया के लिए खेलेगा। अब इंडिया फ्री तो हो गया, लेकिन टीम ही नहीं बचा।
Even the pencil looked good. I like rain.
ये हमारा झंडा प्यास तक अपने सीने में दबाए रखा जाता है क्यों? एक दिन हमारा हिंदुस्तान आजाद होएगा और फिर हम गोल्ड जीतेगा और हमारा झंडा लहराएगा और उसके नीचे हम लॉन्ग लिव द किंग नहीं गाएगा, अपना राष्ट्रगान गाएगा।
So it looks like we are going to get some gameplay, which is good. Looks good. But I bet you this is going to get claimed. Oh, this is going to get claimed. Z Music always ends up claiming stuff. But anyway, all right, let's go through some of this. So it is a sports movie. Now, when it comes to sports dramas, especially with dramas that the event itself is more important than the game, like you could put any game in here. If it was the first game to win an Indian gold medal, it would be the important game. With that being said, you don't want the drama to overshadow the sport so much. You want a good balance. Like they are showing some gameplay in there. And so I do want to see some good gameplay. I mean, part of the reason why people do sports movies is because you get the excitement of the gameplay and what's going on. You get to follow the sport and then they win. Yay, you know. So you want that stuff. And I do hope that they have enough of that. Some movies, they kind of gloss over the gameplay part and just deal with the drama. But then you kind of lose that excitement of what is going on in the game. And what's the point of doing a sports movie if you're not going to utilize that adrenaline rush? But this looks good. Look at that. You have this is the Nazi Olympics. 1936 Nazi Olympics. Very much, I love period pieces, you guys know that, and so I love seeing all the stuff in the background on the production value. I mean, you even have a Zeppelin up here in the top right, makes it feel more like that time period. Yeah, I like the costumes. You can see the suits were tailored very well. It feels like 1936. Even Akshay's haircut, 1936, I love it. But I like the idea of this story of they're at the Nazi Olympics and he wins a medal for the British flag. I mean, that's a crazy setup. You have, he wins a gold medal under the British flag for an Olympics that's hosted by an oppressive regime. If you want any more, motivation to win your own gold for your own country, that's it. I mean, that's it. It's the best setup. I like that. So now this should be around the 1940s, maybe, because it takes him 12 years to, get the gold, but I'm not sure what part of this is going to be, maybe the late 30s, early 40s. But you have, again, the costumes. I love the soft lighting that's going on in here. Just the architecture of everything here, like the paper, the fact that he's got the typewriter, the typewriter ink, which is smudged a little right here. It's not perfect. I like that. But you can feel the weight of the paper. Like even in the top corner, it's good quality paper. The ball, all of it just looks like the time period. And I love that. See, and then when they do game shots, you have wide shots of the game instead of a bunch of close-ups of people going, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh. So I'm glad that they're actually showing the game. Because for field hockey, some people may not know all of the rules. It's not like the most popular sport, at least not in the US. It's probably really popular in India, but not in the United States. So anyone watching it over here may get a little confused at the rules, but I would assume the rules would be the same as any other kind of field goal sport, like, football or what we would call soccer, field hockey. I mean, just regular hockey, ice hockey, all that kind of stuff. They have very similar rules, so it's not like it's too hard to translate. Yeah, that looks great. So this must be in 1948 when they go to the Olympics. Or maybe this is an earlier Olympics that they didn't win. I like the soft light, the haircuts, the clothes. It looks good. I love period pieces. Even the really cool car with the bicyclists in the background. Very much of a feel of that time period. There's my boy Amit! So they were setting up even in the trailer about, each individual of the major players. And I like that it's, even though I like Akshay Kumar a lot, I still want it to be an ensemble. I want to feel like you're a part of a team and it's not just him that won the gold, that it was the entire team that came together to win the gold, which is another element of a sports movie that's really important, that you feel like everybody is a part of the same team and that we're working for this goal. And then it kind of pulls the audience along with the team, thinking that we are a part of this team, so we share in the glory of the ending of the movie. So I hope they develop the secondary characters just as well, so that we have this cool team dynamic feel to it and everybody is a good rich character, so that when we get to the end and they win the gold, it's like this adrenaline release that everyone in the theater will get to feel. I like Akshay's acting in this scene. He's very dead in the eyes. You can tell he's extremely stressed out. He's angry, but he doesn't have to say any words. Just you can feel the stress on his face, and then he snaps the pencil. It's a very simple scene, but very effective. And of course, for me, all the stuff in the background looks good, like his watch, the magnifying glass, the pencil itself, the cigarette, the window sills, the chair. I mean, everything. I like that stuff. I pay attention to those little things because that's why I like period pieces. I want to feel like I'm in that time period. And here we get some more shots of the game. Again, I'm glad that they're doing some wide shots so we get to feel what the game is like, almost as if we were there watching it. Now here, Akshay's going over some strategy. So I'm hoping maybe we'll get to see some strategy going on, feel a little bit more deeper in with the game, that a normal person may not know. It's a good element to use in sports movies because it helps the audience understand the rules better and feel like we're more in the know because we get some of this cool strategy. And then when you see that strategy take place on the field, it can translate. Rain shot, You guys know I love my rain shots. This one is a very close-up. It's more about the rain being on his face. It's not so much about how you light the rain in that instance, but you can see how the light is reflecting inside the water coming in from the side where it lights up his face. I like rain. They're like little prisms of goodness. Yeah, and that's a cool shot too. Nice wide shot of the stadium with the doves being released. And this is a very powerful moment for Indians, you know, especially celebrating their independence, that you're like, look, we're going to win this, and I won't be singing Long Live the King. I'll be singing my own anthem. That's a good, I like that. That's good. I like that a lot. So I think they're going to keep this movie more of a drama, like a straight drama. It's not going to have, I don't think it'll have song and dance sections in it. But this looks like they're just dancing at a party, like a scene at the party. Now, if it had a song and dance thing, I wouldn't mind it, but I think it could take away from the period piece of the drama. It would have to be how they do it, I think. Because of the serious tone that they're going for, putting in a song and dance sequence kind of pulls that away, because the song and dance sequence is usually used to showcase fun or silly or something like that, when you're not really trying to push that in this whole storyline. So if you threw in a song and dance, I think it would throw off the tone of the entire film. But if they did it right, it could fit. So I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm just saying it most likely would hurt the movie if they did it wrong. But this, I don't think, is a song and dance sequence. I think this is they're just at a party and he's dancing with his wife. And then we move into more field hockey, which every scene that we've looked at so far have been a lot of wide shots. So the close-ups that they're going to have are going to be minimal. There was Amit. Did you see that? Boom. There's my boy. So this is going to be an interesting game where it's raining like this. Now, when they have rain in games, in movies, rain is usually used to show depression or downness, you know, stress. I'm wondering if they lose this game and that it's raining the whole time. They're using the cinematic of the rain to show the difficulty and the fact that they lose just to, I don't know. It's done before. I've seen it a lot. Rain is usually used to show a down mood. And I wouldn't be surprised if they lost this specific game that is where it's raining. But then later on, when they win the gold medal, it's like, it's sunny and bright and, you know, perfect weather. But I think they lose this specific game where Amit seems to have trouble running. Not trouble, but breathing heavy. It looks good, though. I'm liking it. The period piece part looks on point. The acting looks like it's on point. The cinematography and the lighting, all of that looks on point. Directing looks on point. It's all on point. It's on point. I'm liking it. So go watch Gold. I know I am. I'm going to go check it out for sure. I like period pieces. I like sports movies. I mean, it's fit everything in there, and it's the perfect kind of drama to do, especially, you know, around Independence Day in India, because he's won a gold at the Nazi Olympics for the British, and of course he wants a gold for India. It's a great setup. I mean, that's a perfect setup for a sports movie. I love it. I think it's a good idea, and I'm down. Looks great, production value, all of it. But what do you guys think? Comment below and let me know your thoughts. What do you think about period pieces? Do you like period pieces? Do you like sports movies? Do you like dramas? What do you think about song and dance in a drama? Do you think it can take away from the tone if you're going for a specific tone? Comment below, let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you in the next video.